And we're live. Hello, guys. Good evening from New York. It's Chris Rock once again, coming to you live, galing sa New York. And once again, I'm being joined by another online business owner, and she's going to enlighten us about the business based on her own story and her own why she's in the business. So, by the way, I am a retiree, and before I retired, I was introduced this business, and this business has given me the assurance that everything will be okay with me and my family back in the Philippines during retirement. So tonight it's all about the business based on the story and the journey of a physical therapist who's also doing the business at the same time. So she's going to share us how she's making things work on her business at the same time working as a physical therapist, a wife, and a mom all rolled into one. Okay, so please welcome to my live chat, Carol Contreras of New Jersey. Hello, Carol.
Hello, hello,
Kumusta?
good evening po. It's good to see you again, Kuya, here online this time.
All right, thank you so much. Carol. By the way, guys, si Carol at ako, we happen to uh, attend the recent Gather and Grow in-person business convention ng aming global
Uh,
online business community sa Florida.
mhm,
And
mhm.
then we bumped into each other. We were introduced by her mentor, who happened to be one of my past guests in my Go Live, Brenda.
Yes,
So you
yes,
see how we make
yes.
connections in this business, right? And learn from each other and grow with each other and from each other to this business. So tonight, it's the other way around because um, I usually first would be able to meet anyone from this global online business community digitally or virtually. But in the case of Carol, we met in person first, and
Mhm, yes.
then she's joining me now from my invitation to enlighten us about the business through her own story and experience in the business. So let's get the ball rolling, Carol. But first of all,
Sure.
thank you so much. Thank you so much sa pag grant me aking request for you to join me tonight sa aking live chat. So, tell us your story, Carol.
Sure. Good evening, everyone. My name is Carol. I am originally from Pangasinan, Philippines. I'm currently living here in New Jersey, and it's good to see you again, Kuya. So we met in Florida, and you know what? First time we saw each other, I feel like there's already connection of
Yeah.
like we already know each other for so long. Although I only watched him one time. During an interview with one of my business partners who's from California. And the
Mhm.
first time I saw him, it's like, like I guess maybe because we have the same wise and vision of running this online business. So that's the beauty of our online business. So again, my name is Carol. I'm originally from the Philippines, now living here in the US, here in New Jersey. I
Mhm.
work as a full-time physical therapist. I'm a wife and a mom of two. And I started my online business 3 years ago, just like anybody else. I was looking for another options. I love my job. I love my career. You know, I get a decent pay also working as a physical therapist, but I feel like I'm the only one. I'm the only physical therapist maybe in the world that doesn't work part time. I only work full time, but I don't add any more hours as much as I wanted to. Work more hours because the fact that I wanted to be with my children. Since I have children, I always wanted to stay at home, but
Mhm.
then because of dito sa America, you have to like really work, and for sure we cannot live with one paycheck only, so I have to help my husband you know
Mhm.
make a living. But then my challenge with me is like I have to bring my mother here from the Philippines to help us taking care of our children.
Mhm.
And at some point, I missed some milestone of my children, especially my first child, who I missed. I missed her pre-K graduation because I have to stay at work. I
Oh
couldn't
yeah. Mm-hmm.
take a day off. So since then, I always wanted looking for something like, I hope someday, there could be something that I can do from home that I don't need to, like work extra hours. And then, there's one time that my mother has to go to the Philippines. So I have
Mm-hmm.
to take a day off or like take a 1 month vacation because I have to stay with my children.
Mm-hmm.
So at that time, I was able to, what do you call that, like watch someone from, like in the social media
Mm-hmm.
who's doing this online business. And at some point, like when you see things online business in the social media, a lot of times you feel skeptical, right? For yourself,
Yeah, of course.
feel
Mm-hmm.
skeptical because you don't know if it's going to be a legit or a scam.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I know someone, again, I keep on scrolling, and someone I know from Canada also doing the same thing. So at this time, I know, she's someone I know. So I trusted her. So I
Mm-hmm.
reached out to her and asked about this online business. So she gave me all the information. I started to watch the webinar. And honestly, I only watched not only once, but I watched the webinar 3 times
Uh-huh.
until I really like, um, how do you call that? Like really like how do you call it again? Like I really did my due diligence to learn
Yes.
more about
Mm-hmm.
this business,
Like
and I
research,
feel like
like some
yeah,
background
and
check.
yeah, background check. Yeah, so I watched the webinar 3 times, 3 different sets of webinars, and during that time, and finally, like I decide to to take the next step to learn more
Mm-hmm.
about the business, which is the good thing about our business. Like before you finally start, you'll see to get to know how the business work, the blueprint, the community, and what do you do, and how do you
Mm-hmm.
earn, and how far you can go to this business. So that's then the beginning of my journey with this online
Mm-hmm.
business.
Okay, thank you so much, Carol. So one important takeaway that I would like to bring up that you shared so far. So when that time that you have to miss the kindergarten graduation of uh, son or daughter, I'm sorry,
My daughter at that time, my
your
daughter,
daughter, right?
yeah,
So kindergarten, that's the first graduation that any child will achieve. Okay,
yes,
and then I know na gusto mo talagang mag-attend, right? Because maliit pang ang iyong anak, and then kailangan ng suporta eh, right? But
yes,
then again, uh, your priority at the time is ang
to
trabaho,
work.
right?
I
So
know.
yeah, so that's an example of missing out important moments, right?
Yes.
So quality
Mhm.
time with family, right? So another thing also is at some point you had the assistance or the help of your mom who came here, and
Yeah.
then but then again she has to go back to the Philippines,
Mhm.
and in her absence you have to take a 1 month day off because you have
Yes.
to take care of your family, right?
Yes.
So uh, see, Carl is just one of those working moms, busy parents who have taken action by joining this business so that
Mhm.
they can provide quality time and be there with moments that matter, such as time with your family, graduation,
Yeah.
milestone,
Mhm.
birthdays, and everything that has to do with the family, right? So I would like to say na when you started the business, Carol, and everything, you've been in the business for like 2 or 3 years, right?
3 years.
Right,
Yes.
3 years. So
Yeah.
how has life been with you, especially being a mom, right?
Mhm.
Um, being an online business owner, and at the same time also you're making things work as a physical therapist.
Yes. Well, the good thing about our online business
Mm-hmm.
is, the flexibility that um, you can do this business
Mm-hmm.
anytime that you have, even though I work as a full-time physical therapist and
Mm-hmm.
also like, I have my children. Although my mom is still here, but that's the
Mhm.
goal. That's the reason why I joined the business, because my mother, who's taking care of my children, she's aging also. Eventually,
Yeah. Mhm.
will be
Mhm.
going home to the Philippines for good. But of course, I still need to go to work because kids will grow up, they'll have college and everything like that. So the
Mhm.
best thing about our online business, it's because of the flexibility that you
Mhm.
cannot stay in one place to work this online business. So
Mhm.
I usually like utilize my time when I'm commuting to go to
Mhm.
work to check my online business, to create
Mhm.
my content for to attract moms like me, and to share information and values about running this online business. So that's the best thing, the flexibility that I can run anytime, anywhere
Mhm.
I am, like waiting for the train. Usually it used to be like when I wait for the train, it
Mhm.
gets me, like frustrated or aggravated because, oh, I'm running late, this. But at that time, it's advantage for me because I'm using that time to run my online business.
Mhm.
So that's the good thing about that. And I would say that, it gives me an extra income. I'm not working extra hours, but
Mhm.
whatever I'm earning from this online business, it helps to pay some bills,
Mhm.
yeah, to pay some of extra bills. I mean, I may
Mhm.
not be earning as some other online business in this community, but I
Mhm.
know that I'm doing something to achieve my goals, because the good thing about our online business, there is no cap, right? Kuya Sam, it's like,
Yes. Yes, that's
as
correct.
long
Mhm.
as you continue, you don't stop,
Mhm.
there is what do you call that, like it's an endless, there's so much opportunity and
Yes.
possibility that this
Mhm.
online business can bring to each of us who are running this online business, as long as you are consistent.
Mhm.
Of course, it's not an overnight success. You still have to put that effort. You have to do something, just
Correct.
like any
Mhm.
traditional online business, that you have
Mhm.
to, put an effort also. Because if you don't do anything, it's not gonna run also. So at least you
Exactly.
still
Of
have to
course.
do some work on our part.
Mhm.
So yeah, I even though I'm working as a full-time physical therapist, I try to,
Mhm.
find time, but it does not require almost of, like your full-time, your whole
Mhm.
day of your time to run this online business. I think 1 to 2 hours a day is already a lot to, to run this online business,
Yes. Mhm. Mhm.
as long as you're
So
consistent.
yeah. So uh, let's. I would like to believe also that you don't need to work overtime
Yes.
with your main job as a physical therapist because of some of the things that you have achieved through your online business. And I would like to think also that by not doing that anymore with your job, then that could be spent for your online business at the same time for your family, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So as that has been one of the important reasons or whys of a lot of people in this online business community, which is a global online business community, especially to busy working moms like Carol, right? So this has been the smart way for them to be able to achieve time freedom, and by time freedom, that is a time that that's a time that they own and that they can use for quality time with their loved ones, their family. All right. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you so much for that
You're
insight,
welcome.
Carol. Thank you so much. I would like to shout out. Here's Maliki Ba, and I think this viewer is writing in a different language, but I appreciate you for watching us. And also, Brenda is watching us from California. Thank you so much, Brenda.
Oh, hi,
Thank
Brenda.
you for introducing me to
Yeah.
Carol at the Gather
Oh,
and Grow.
yeah, I know.
So, ang una kong nakilala si Brenda through sa Go Live. She's from California in the West Coast. Ako taga New York sa East Coast. And only to know that Carl is just a neighbor of mine. She's from New Jersey.
Yes, and I actually work in Brooklyn, where you're from, right?
Yes,
So,
you see,
yeah,
ganun ka ano ang ating business. All right, Carol, thank you
yes,
so much for that insight about the things that you need to know about this online business and also sharing your story as an online business owner and a physical therapist and a mom and a daughter and a wife all
Yeah.
rolled into one. Okay, so
Yeah.
let's get into a topic that I would like you to talk about and give insights to our audience. I'm gonna flash on the screen. So many employees are starting to shift the online business. What is your take on this one?
I feel like many employees or professional are shifting to online business because I
Mm-hmm.
feel like they're looking for more options.
Mm-hmm.
They're looking
Mm-hmm.
for more options or flexibility. Just like me, I
Mm-hmm.
feel like I feel like there we get stuck, we get burned out from our
Mm-hmm.
job that we
Yes.
work 9 to 5, and we
Mm-hmm.
feel like that's it, that's all, or else we have to look for another part-time job, to add more, more income. So especially now, a lot of people are shifting to online business because I feel like there's more opportunity also that the online business can offer to us, especially
Mm-hmm.
to moms like us.
Mm-hmm.
um yeah, that flexibility, that more options, and I
Mm-hmm.
feel like more opportunities that our full-time job cannot offer.
Yes.
If we
Mm-hmm.
have to
Mm-hmm.
talk about our online business, is it okay, Kuya, right? I'm gonna talk about our online business now that like a lot of for us, for like me who found this online business wherein everything is already there, like all
Mm-hmm.
I need to do is just to to work on this
Mm-hmm.
because we already have the affiliate company, we
Mm-hmm.
already have the training
Mm-hmm. The
on
system
how to,
itself.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
the system
Yeah.
itself. Like I never thought, like, as a ordinary person like me who doesn't have any background in business, who doesn't have
Mm-hmm.
any experience, that I can create my own website, I can run my own online business. I didn't know anything about this automation system, this funnel, this all
Me
those
too.
kind of things. Yeah, like, like the
Mm-hmm.
tax deductible or the tax write-off that we can do
Yes.
with this online
Mm-hmm.
business. So now it like it gives me, like gives me knowledge, like, oh, this
Mm-hmm.
is how the the professional, like the big, probably like the big business people doing, like,
Mm-hmm.
I get to do what other people are doing when it comes to online business.
Yes.
So,
Mm-hmm.
and being in this online business, it gives so much opportunity. Not only we're getting, extra income, if you
Mm-hmm.
consistently run your online business, but the personal growth that we're getting, the the journey to run this online business, the community that you meet, the people that you get to learn from them.
Mm-hmm.
I guess there's more to life than what we do in our job, because it gives us more, like, oh, what do you call that? Like, it's inspire us to, like, dream more. There's something that we can do
Mm-hmm.
as long as you're willing to put the effort. Yeah, I
Yeah. Like
think that's all we can say about it.
okay, so you said something about opportunities. Yes, there's no limit to the opportunities that this online business offer to anyone who's doing the business. Okay, for as long as you are being consistent in putting in the effort in growing your own business, you can achieve whatever you want to achieve
Yes.
through this business. So opportunities like being able to travel and not worry about the expenses because
Yeah.
at the end of the fiscal year, right? You can claim those expenses for tax write-off, which was mentioned by Carl. And by the way, when we talk about legitimacy of the business, yes, we are a legit global online community, business community because we are federally tax registered. Okay,
Mhm.
so at the end of the fiscal year, we receive a 1099 as part of the income tax form that we're going to file at the end of each fiscal year, right? So
Yes.
uh, another takeaway from what Carol shared is flexibility, right? So especially if you are a busy working parent, mom or dad, then if you're looking for a way to achieve time freedom, that you can have more time with your family and not miss the important moments with your family, this is a smart way to do it. Okay, and Carol has experienced that since becoming an online business owner herself, and she's been in the business for 3 years. My take also on this topic is nowadays, most jobs have become unpredictable, right?
Yes.
So there's a
Mm-hmm.
lot of people being let go of their jobs because of budget cuts and many other reasons of them being let go of from their
For
job,
sure.
right? So I would like to set as an example, although I'm not going to name, of a certain airline that what they call this that stopped in
Like,
operation, right? It's
mm-hmm.
like more than like almost 2 months from already that it has closed, right? In
Mm-hmm.
operation after like more than 40 years in operation. You see,
Yeah.
so for that long of a time, it must have given stability to so many families, and all of a sudden, nag-stop siya, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then a lot of more or less 17,000 employees were out of job because of that. So that is also one of the things that I think people should take into consideration, right? So we're not hoping that for anyone to happen, but then again, that's one of the realities that might happen. Okay, so
Yeah.
if you're looking for options, other alternatives, and you're watching us right now, right? So I'm sure you'll be inspired by what Carl has shared us so far in regard to this online business and her own experience as an online business owner herself. So if you're curious, you can reach out to her. You can see her
In my website.
website on the
Yeah.
screen.
Yeah.
Okay, and she'll say something supporting a statement to our audience in a bit. All right. So thank you so much, Carol, for joining
Oh,
me
you're welcome.
tonight.
Thank you very much. It's so happy to be here, and it's good to see you again. But this time it's online.
All right.
Yeah,
Thank you
it's good
so
to
much.
have this
Thank you.
plan B. It's really good to have this plan B. Plan
Exactly.
B of
Exactly.
our online business.
Yes. You're exactly right. So maraming salamat, Carol, once again for
Thank
joining me tonight and for enlightening and inspiring our audience about this online business. I'm sure um, what you shared tonight must have stirred some curiosity in them to learn and take the first step of watching our free webinar or complimentary webinar that will give them information about the business and will help them decide if
you.
this is a
Yes.
right fit for them or not. Okay,
Yeah.
so Carol, any parting words to our audience?
Oh, sure. For parents like me,
Mhm,
a busy mom working 9 to 5, looking for additional legitimate income,
mhm,
side income, or looking for a plan B, um, be open to learn more about this online business. Because if we have this mentality that, oh, it's a scam, oh, everybody's
mhm,
doing,
mhm.
try to like learn and be open, and before you say, oh, it's not for you. Because
Exactly. Mhm,
many times I probably like, maybe like, ano ba yun, yung marami na rin siguro ako napalampas na opportunity. Kasi iniisip
mhm,
ko parati, hindi pa ako ready kasi may gagawin pa ako, kailangan ko muna 'tong gawin.
mhm.
Hindi muna kasi ganito, ganyan. Maybe, pero hindi ko pa rin nagagawa yun hanggang ngayon, eh. Alam mo yun? So, siguro kung minsan you'll never be ready until you will try. Because even
Yes,
when I,
exactly. Mhm,
started this online business, I did not know anything. I even like, all I know is because I wanted to do something, I wanted
Mm-hmm.
to try something new,
Mm-hmm.
because sometimes, you'll never know if it's going to work until you will try. So you
Mm-hmm.
don't need to figure out everything in the beginning, because as you keep running this online business, starting to learn more and more, because, right, we have all that training and it's never ending. So
Correct. Mm-hmm.
be open minded, and learn about the online business before you say no.
Mm-hmm.
And also remember, why are you doing this? Because I
Mm-hmm.
think that's what it keeps me going. Sometimes it's okay to say, what do you call that? Yung napanghihina ang loob. But but I think the most important is, you believe in yourself. Don't worry about what other people are telling about you,
Yeah,
like, oh,
exactly.
with
Yeah.
the online business kasi ang sasabihin nila ganyan, ganyan, scammer
Mm-hmm.
ka. But I've been through with that too. And until now, I'm still trying to, like, still think about what other people say. But at the end of the
Mm-hmm.
day, it's yourself. If it's what you're doing it for your family and not
Mm-hmm.
for them. So yes, be open. That's all.
So,
That's
paano
all.
sila reach out sa iyo, Carol?
Oh, they could send me a message
Yeah,
through my.
you can say your website.
Oh, you can, like, you can send me a message through my Facebook, or you can
Mm-hmm.
register at my website, which is www.carol-contreras.com. You can register your name and your email address. And same thing with Kuya Sok, if
Mm-hmm.
you wanted to learn more about our online business. Yeah, there's
All right.
nothing to lose, only information.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
Nothing to
That's
lose.
exactly right.
No pressure, yes. And we don't pressure, honestly. We don't
Correct.
pressure anybody
That's
to
correct.
join this
Mm-hmm.
online business, because they always think, like, when we share, they thought, like,
Mm-hmm.
we're already, how do you call that? Parang we're recruiting them. We're not
No, we're
recruiting
not doing
anybody
that.
over
We're
here. Yeah.
only doing attraction marketing, right? We provide you
Yes.
with the material, which is the free webinar or complimentary webinar, for you to have analysis about the business and for you to have a basis on your decision whether to join or not, or whether it's for you or not.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so
Mm-hmm.
that's how this business works. Okay,
Yes.
so maraming salamat, Carol. So
You're welcome,
guys, there
Kuya.
you go. Sinabi ni Carol on how you can reach her, and once again, as I've said, this has been a very enlightening and inspiring evening with Carol. And to those who are in the process of preparing for their retirement, and to those who
Mm.
are already retired like myself, right? If you're looking for some extra income, the smart way to do is through this online business. Okay,
Yes.
so if
Mm-hmm.
you want to reach me, you can register at my website. You can see on the screen www.soklamucha digital, or you can check on my business page, Soklamucha Digital, or my personal account, Noy
Mm-hmm.
Jose, or you can reach out to Carol. Okay, that's
Yes.
how
Thank
we
you.
work
Mhm.
here in this online business. We support each other, right? You're
Yes.
getting the
Yes.
support from the members of this global online community themselves, right? So,
Yes. Yes.
once again, Carol, maraming salamat. And to our audience, thank you so much, guys, for being with us tonight. Bye for
Thank
now.
you. Thank you po. Thank you, everyone.